Big influence on the court, but he is now facing his biggest challenge yet.
Former Kings player Scott Pollard is recovering from a heart transplant.
And Scott is actually joining us now live from the hospital only days after receiving this transplant. Scott, we again thank you so much for joining us this morning. First off, we want to know how you are doing.
Today has been a little lightheaded this morning so far, but overall I feel stronger and more talkative, and I guess that's my wife's indicator that I'm feeling good is when I'm talking.
It is so good to see you. The surgery was less than a week ago. When you talk about all the support that's not only from Sacramento but around the country, you've played on 5 teams. Talk about what the support means to you.
It's been incredibly humbling that many people still remember my career. From the 5 teams, I've heard from fans from all 5 demographics, as well as Atlanta. I never actually played for the Atlanta Hawks, but I did get traded there from Detroit, and I got paid by them for a year and a half. So the fans there have even reached out, and even the former GM of the Atlanta Hawks when I was there, Pete Babcock, has reached out online as well. So it's incredibly humbling that a lot of people are showing their support, and obviously the goal is not for me to get emotional support and notoriety, but the goal is to bring notoriety to becoming a donor.
Absolutely. I mean, this next question, I mean, finding a donor heart is often it's a difficult process for a lot of people, but for a guy as big as you, what were the challenges in finding the right heart?
You said it. Size is a factor. My dad actually passed away on the transplant list in 1991 because back then technology wasn't what it is today, and the donor needed to be pretty much the same size as the recipient. And my dad was 6'9", 380. So when they told him that he was going to need a transplant, it was basically a death note. And we knew that, so we knew that when he did pass, there was nothing they were going to be able to do. But for me, modern times, 2024. It was still very important for me to get a large heart. It was very important for me to get to Vanderbilt because they do so many transplants here. They did 126 heart transplants here last year, I believe. And I think only Duke did 1 or 2 more last year. But over the past 5 years, Vanderbilt has really blown people away as far as total number of transplants and heart transplants as well.
So how fast was it between the time you arrived there at the hospital to when you finally found out, okay, I'm getting this heart?
Well, I was here for evaluation to get listed on their transplant list. I wasn't here to get a heart, but they took a look at me on day 2 of the testing, and they said, "You don't look good, Chief." And so they kept me, and it ended up being the best thing for me. And as I was alluding to earlier, I'm having a little bit of a rough day today, but I feel so much better overall. It just proves that I was ready. I did not realize how badly I was doing, how badly I was feeling. You know, when you're an athlete, you just think, I'll just work harder, I'll outwork this, I'll get better, I'll rehab, and this will recover, because that's what you tell your body for years and years. And I thought that was what I was doing. I thought I was managing it pretty well. But having a conversation like this before transplant, I would have to stop already several times to catch my breath. And so I know that I was a lot closer to really needing a new heart than I thought I was.
It's amazing the story that you have, especially with your father, the genetic condition that runs in your family, and how he passed away on the donor list. If there's one word that you could get out to the audience, all the people that have been supporting you, how important is it to be a donor, especially for people of different sizes when it comes to, the diversity of hearts that are needed?
Yeah, I can tell you honestly, I was never a donor before because I just felt like no one's going to need my organs. There's no giants out there that are going to need them. Maybe my brothers will, but they can have mine. I was been proven wrong, which I'm happy to be proven wrong when it's a good cause. And it's very important for anybody to sign up as a donor. Don't worry about, whether your organs are good enough or not. The doctors will know. They do so many tests on every organ, and if you donate, you're not just donating one organ. You're donating to what could save several lives. I mean, up to 8 or 9, even 10 people, or more even. And so you're becoming somebody's hero times 10 or however many people that are able to receive your organs, and you're not using them anymore. So there's never enough donors. A lot of people have waited a lot longer than I have, and I'm blessed that Vanderbilt was able to find such a big heart in such a short amount of time. I only waited about a week, and we had a dry run on the 12th. They call that a dry run just because they had a heart that looked good, and then it ended up not being the right one for me. But then on the 16th, they were able to find one, and it was a big heart from a big man, and that's all we know for now because of privacy issues.
Right. Yeah.
But when the time comes, we'll definitely be reaching out to the donor family when we're allowed to, and we'll hopefully get a response. But obviously, it's up to them if they want to be a part of, us promoting donorship and promoting the gift that their family has given me.
Sure. Scott, we want to let you go so you can get some rest today, but we so appreciate your time joining us this morning and the great message that you sent out about the importance of being a donor and the importance of pay attention to your health.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Scott, thank you so much for joining us. Have a great day and get better.